Hello and welcome or welcome back to the channel. It's that time again. I am sharing the colour combos that I have used on my pages for the last, well, I'd say last few weeks, but I tend to always be a bit behind, so they're probably the last few months. But I do have a full playlist of colour combo videos, so any of my previous colour combos will always be in there somewhere. I share as many different brands and such and combinations that I'm using as I can, and so you're welcome to check out the playlist. If I remember, I'll pop it in the description box below. So we are starting with Morgan O'Brien's Matchstick Mouse Summer Book. I did this fun cute page here. Don't want to zoom it in any more than that so you can actually see both sides. There we go. I just think it's a lot more interesting if you can see how the colours look and were used together on the page to then create the colour combos. The real idea of this is also for you to be able to create colour palettes. I know colour theory is very scary to a lot of people. They don't like to create their own. So the whole idea of this, if you write this down on in your little book on your page, you have a complete colour palette that you can use on a different page. It doesn't have to be this one, but it creates that entire theme for you guys. Or you can take them as single colour combos. So if you're looking for a nice purple combo and you have the Imaginor pencils and the Ohuhu markers, they can be useful either way for you guys, and that kind of is the whole point of this. Do we need one more light on? Doesn't hurt, I suppose. Right, let's do this. So we have our first page here, and as always I will go through the combos with you. The stone colour down here for your pebbles is an Ohuhu marker base in WG5, and then I used a Brut Funa Macaron pencil in 1522 Warm Grey 2 as my highlight colour, so just a really pale grey in a warm tone, and the Imaginor black in 990, so of course any black, it's not going to matter. For the blue of the sky and water there, I used an Ohuhu base marker in 66, they're the old Ohuhu type. A Brut Funa Macaron pencil in 1326 Forget Me Not Blue, and the Imaginor pencils in 443 Ocean Blue and 467 Blueberry. The Imaginor, by the way, are the Colorya pencils. We've then got, I know these are random guys, sorry, a Stationary Island marker in 102 Raw Umber, so just a pale, warm, reddish toned brown. We've got a Brut Macaron in 1171 Cork as my kind of pale tone highlight colour, so kind of a beigey brown sort of colour you want. And then in the Imaginor again, we've got 802 Honey, which is that very warm toned brown, and then 847 Espresso, which is just a really deep cool toned brown for your shadows. You don't have to use these exact pencil brands and colours. These give you ideas to match to create versions. Let's be honest, in most of the big pencil sets now, yes, budget ones included, as a lot of these are budget pencils, you can match up pretty closely from any colours. So Ohuhu marker base for his hat in 77, just a really pale purple lavender colour there. And then in the Imaginor pencils, I've got 507 lavender grey, 578 purple iris and 574 amethyst, and that creates this colour here. So just a dark, medium light, cool toned to warm pencil set in purple. For these mushroom tops here, I've got a Lemmershey marker in 3 Rose Red, just a very deep red. A Brut Macaron again in 1429 Rose Pink, just a very pale icy pink. And then in the Imaginor 611 Deep Magenta, and that's kind of a reddish pink. Right, let's see now. We've got a few different greens here. This very pale set here is just an Ohuhu marker base in 48, very bright, vivid, light green. A Brut Funa Macaron again in 1271 opal green. And then in the Imaginor pencils, 323 matcha and 356 forest green. Then for this medium green here, which is, these bushes in the sides, we have an Ohuhu marker in the old type, 47. Brut Funa Macaron is 1271 opal green, and in the Imaginor pencils we have 356 forest green. And then for this deeper set of greens here and in the trees in the sides, I've got an Ohuhu marker base in the old set in number 43, a Brut Funa Macaron in 1271 opal green, and the Imaginor pencils in 323 matcha, and I've added 356 forest green. So you will literally see there that I have created a deeper, darker set of green just by changing my alcohol base colour. So the rest of colours, they're all the same pencils that I've used. I've just used a bright, medium and dark marker base to actually create the different green tones. So that's something you can very easily do with a set of markers using the same coloured pens. That is that page. Pencils, should I say, using the same coloured pencils. English, Emma. Right, the next one I have to share, I have a few today because I'm kind of catching up on things. I did a page some time ago. In fact, this is how far behind I am. I finished this in October and I'm only getting around to sharing. Oh, my life. Right, sharing it now, which we're in April, but oh well. I did the Daddy Longlegs page in here. This was a buddy colour that took me a really long time with Johanna. She finished so much faster than I did, but I did get in there in the end. She knows how slow I am. She's used to buddying with me. And I did this fun page, and in this book, of course, you've got your colour palette on the left to give you, you know, something to copy from. So these are really good for people that, you know, struggle matching colours. You can just sit and match to what's already on the left hand side. You'll notice I changed a few things, add a bit of liberty because I wanted to, but you don't have to do that. You can just copy them, and it helps you learn shading and tone, which is really good, especially for beginners. So for this page, this kind of turquoisey green blue that all the woodwork is done in is a Prismacolor set here. Ignore these, this is where it bled through from the other page. So we have 901 indigo blue, 106 parrot green and 920 light green. This is one of my favourite kind of turquoise teal kind of colour combos, so that is a nice one to have. All the paperwork and the books as well, I believe, is done in this brown cream combo, so that would be a useful one to have if you have Prisma and you're colouring parchment or anything like that. I did 946 dark brown, 943 burnt ochre and 140 eggshell, a useful colour combo to have. We've got the blue that I've used for her shirt here, is this assortment of blues, which is 901 indigo blue, 1027 peacock blue, 1040 electric blue and 1086 sky blue light. That would make a good kind of sky or sea combo for you guys. And of course the only thing I've added into this for my light source is I've just added some yellow. But I haven't considered that a part of my colour combo because it's just my added light source. We've then got this really fun combo here that I love how this turned out, and this is this feather combo on the left there, a really nice purpley pink combination. I've added some cream too for just to warm that colour up, and that is this combo here, which is 946 dark brown, 1095 black raspberry, 1017 clay rose and 140 eggshell. And then finally the little red pieces on the page. that is done, that is this combo here, and we've got 925 Crimson Lake, 1029 Mahogany Red, 122 Permanent Red, and 921 Pale Vermilion. They are all Prismacolor combos. I know you guys are Prismacolor fans and that page is quite useful for you to have, so I hope you find some useful bits and pieces to use there. That takes us to a Johanna Basford page that I did a bit back in World of Flowers, and that is this fun page. We did this one together, I believed, where I show you how I change a page to match. We did this Halloween page and I added the spider and the spider webs to make it a little bit more seasonal. Sorry, I just have to get my foot from under my bum or it goes numb. I don't know why we sit like that. The background is ink. Is it ink or is it... It will be ink or it'll be gel crayons. It's going to be one of those two. I can't actually remember. It's been too long. So the green and orange colour combos, however, are Brut Funa Squares and Brut Funa Macaron. And I know a lot of people have those pencils, so it's a useful colour combo to add. I've got a nice green combo here for your... foliage, that's the right word, and everybody likes to have a nice green set for the Johanna Basford books, especially. In the Brut Funa Squares, it's 030, 078 and 116, and I added a Brut Funa Macaron to blend that in, 1198 olive yellow as my highlight tone. And then for these orange flowers, love doing orange flowers. We've got this easy combo here. In the Brut Funa Squares, it's 109005, and I added a Brut Funa Macaron in 1120 Peach as my pale highlight colour. That is that page. From there, we go back to the Matchstick Mouse Summer Book by Morgan O'Brien, and that brings us to this little page here. A little bit fun. So again, we've got the greenery here in the background has an Ohuhu marker base. G743 Deep Olive Green. I've got an Artex pencil in 5421 Olive Green, and a Holbein in 291 Leaf Green. Now, as you well know, if you have the Brut Funa Macaron, you can match most of the Holbein colours close enough not to matter on Amazon paper, so it will be something similar to that if you have those. And then back to another Artex pencil in 5088 Lime Peel. For his clothes, her clothes there should I say, her hat and her bag, I have an Ohuhu marker base in V370 Bluebell, and then we go back to the Artex pencils in 4171 Violet, 4100 Mulberry and 4166 Palmer Violet. I know lots of people are getting the Artex pencils now, so I've been trying to use them as much as possible to collect some colour combos for you guys. This fun broom end that I did here, I love how this turned out. Don't worry, I did make a note of the colour combo for you. The Ohuhu marker base for that is Y2 Sunflower, but any palish yellow for that will do. And then in the Artex pencils, we've got 6191 Dark Brown, 3080 Poppy Red, 3070 Pale Vermilion and 1007 Cream for this really fun combo here. And then finally, for the mouse herself, I have an Ohuhu marker base in E310 Dark Brown and Artex pencils in 6191 Dark Brown, 6101 Light Umber and 3003 Beige. And that is a nice full colour palette for you guys there. I do like how this turned out. I've just added some yellow and green pencil around the bugs and the vase just to lighten up the background, just to give that kind of misty effect of light on the page. Nice and simple. In the same book, I have this garden party page. I make these names up, so ignore that. Sorry, I just realised I said it out loud. I like to give my pages a name, mainly because I can find them again then when I'm looking for them. So we have the sky background is an Ohuhu marker base in PB5 Prussian blue. Artex pencils in 2090 Copenhagen blue and 2035 cerulean blue, and a Holbein as my highlight in 326 Forget Me Not blue. Again, you will be able to match that in the Brut Funa macaron. I have an Ohuhu marker base. This deeper green top half for the bushes is an Ohuhu marker base in G743 deep olive green. And then Artex pencils in 5421 olive green and 5088 lime peel. And then I have used a Holbein highlight in 271 opal green. And from there, this bottom half for the grass, I've got an Ohuhu marker base in GY42 bronze green. And then the pencils are exactly the same. So again, I've just changed my base colour to give myself a completely different tone of green, and just use the exact same pencils over top. Nice little trick to use on your pages. Okay, so from there, the red of the flags and the mushroom tops is again an Ohuhu marker base. Let's pop ourselves back in the middle. In R6 rose red, and Artex pencils in 3280 crimson lake and 4010 magenta and 4003 pink, and with a Holbein highlight on top of there in 011 cherry blossom. We've then got the deep brown of this bottom table here is an Ohuhu marker in WG09 warm grey 9, and then Artex pencils 6201 dark umber, 6101 light umber and 300 beige, just for a little bit of an intense highlight there. And then the brown of my mouse and owl, I've got an Ohuhu marker base in E310 dark brown. And then I've used the exact same pencil set on top again. So again, you can see by changing into this really deep brown base layer, the difference in colour that you can get. So again, the pencils for that one are the Artex in 6201 dark umber, 6101 light umber, 3003 beige. And then finally, her hat and the beak of the owl are just a little fun orange yellow combo. I've got an Ohuhu marker base in Y2 sunflower, again just a normal medium yellow with a little bit of an orange tone. And then I've got the Artex pencils in 3080 poppy red, 3070 pale vermilion, and then a Holbein 116 ivory to highlight. And that is that page done. Okay, just a couple more, guys. A couple more. That takes me back to a couple more, one more. Might only be one more. It's one more. Last one. So that brings me to my Enchanted Faces book. See, I work on the Amazon paper as much as I can for you guys. As much as I can. I've done this page in my Enchanted Faces book, which is the Mona page. So the blue of the sky and the water background there, and her eyes as well, I believe, are Ohuhu marker base in PB2 brilliant blue. Arteza pencils, yes you guys, you asked and I delivered. I've done an Arteza page. Arteza pencils in 104 Mykonos blue, 008 peacock blue, 044 robin egg blue. And then her hair in this really fun purple to pink combo. I've got an Ohuhu marker base in R22 dark blush, which, I mean, that's a misnomer of a name. It's a really bright pink. And then I've added Arteza pencils over the top in 058 royal purple, 087 purple iris, 080 fruit punch, and 083 pink macaron. For her skin, I'm not going to lie, I'm sorry I didn't use Arteza. I'm not good enough at skin to be able to tackle cheap paper and cheap pencils. So, well, I say cheap pencils, budget pencils that aren't that cheap anymore, to be honest. So I've got an Ohuhu marker base in E110 Dark Suntan, and then I've gone with luminance over the top. And we've got 575 Carmine Lake, 077 Burnt Ochre, 876 Burnt Ochre 50%, 741 Dark Flesh 5%, and 872 Burnt Ochre 10%. And that is the skin combo that I've used for this page. We've then got for the hay and the trees, this kind of brown, orange, yellow combo. So again, we've got an Ohuhu marker base in Y050 Summer Lemon, so just a true yellow. And then in the Arteza pencils again, 060 Hazelnut Brown, 051 Vermilion, 003 Orange, and 016 Sunflower Yellow. For the grey of her outfit there and her little bow, we've got an Ohuhu marker base in WG4 Warm Grey 4 and Arteza pencils in 153 Ash Black, 035 Elephant Grey and 152 Mushroom. This is just an acrylic paint pen for her wings. And then for the green of the apples, I do believe that's the only green combo that I put down, so it's definitely the apple combo. I've got an Ohuhu marker base in GY1 Pale Green and the Arteza pencils in 066 Shamrock Green, 042 Spring Green and 101 Lime Green, and that is the bulk of that page. So, excuse me, sorry guys. Oh, I nearly got through the whole thing. Oh, it doesn't half make your throat dry talking for that long. I hope this has been, as always, useful for you guys. Do check out my other colour combo videos down below if you haven't seen them. And if you have any questions about them, pop them in the comments below. You guys know I'm always, I'll answer anything asked. You can always ask me on Instagram if you prefer to direct message me there. And yeah, apart from that, guys, have a wonderful week. Happy colouring, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.